Hello friends, welcome to channel Reza Blade. This is your friendly neighborhood Reza, finally filming my Mani by Me subscription box for the month of September, which traditionally is the month that Maniology does their Halloween themed collection plates that are always very popular. They go for lots of money a year or two later, as we've seen on various auction sites. Today I have the honor and entertainment of showing you some really fun plates, and as usual I'll show you the swatches, the plain swatch on paper, to show how well that they actually just go right out of the box. I do that as soon as I get the plates, and then I have about 60 bajillion sample manis, so that you can maybe have some extra ideas for what to do with these plates. And I swatch the various things. I do a couple of sample manicures, and then I share with you usually maybe some extra products that I am doing some filming for videos for later. I apologize the lateness of this particular box. I have been fighting a number of battles, including saving a little kitty who we had a heat wave, and she wasn't doing so well, and I'm blessed by her love, but she goes to her foster home tomorrow. Maybe that's been taking up a lot of my time, but she's really sweet, and I'm very happy that she's still with us in this world. So without much further ado, although I'm sure that there will be some off-topic conversation from me, I want to show you, oh, you probably won't even know what I'm showing you if I don't show you the plates or something first. So these are MXM063 and 64. So we've got, all these tiny little images. Actually, those bottles are what I used for this particular Mani. So you see the eyeball and the bone and some viscous fluid, a hand. And I just did that by stamping it in the gold, and I, filled that in with the green, and then I took everything but the hand off the stamper with my Scotch tape after I picked it up in white, and that's how I got all those extra little images that are different colors. I really like the book with the inverted pentacle, the poison bottle. I really like all of these things. And this beautiful polish underneath was from, you maybe saw my newest video on the Graceful Modern Vampires collection. This particular one is called Bella, and it is one of the most beautiful polishes that I have ever swatched in my life. It may also be that I have a predisposition toward red, maybe. Anyway, so and I used the broom and all sorts of, like the Friday and the 13th. I cobbled that together in a swatch stick. So maybe after you see all these things, showing you the swatch sticks will be a little more effective. I didn't use the Voodoo Dolls image. I've seen some other people use it really well. This particular box was called Pins and Needles. I get that some of this stuff is sewn, and it's all kind of needlecraft themed, but I don't see any actual pins or needles. In fact, I did make my own pins in a very cute swatch stick that I did of one of the little dolls, and then I ruined it with putting too many different things of top coat on it. I tried it out in matte, semi-matte, and glossy, and it just got ruined. But I'll show you anyway. I really like this plaid. You can kind of build on it by filling in the waffle texture, or not. You can just make a really easy, Halloween colors Mani. And then with these little pictures, I kind of envisioned a along the staircase in an American Home, on like the wooden wall. You'll see like these family portraits, and so the bow is from another, the bow tie is from another thing, but I did these little pumpkins and the ogre and the witch and then a skull. Maybe the skull is the cat or the dog, or maybe a pet rat. I don't know. Anyway, so, and then all these little sampler letters for Halloween. And I really like the cobweb. I really like the pumpkins. I did one of those. I like the patchwork. I did one of those too. And on 64, we've got some fun all over patterns. And then we've got the owl with the wizard's hat. I'm not going to name all these because, well, I mean, you can see them all. So I don't quite know what that is. But we have our snake and our Book of the Dead. And I don't want or need any one-eyed mushrooms in my life. It's certainly not on Halloween. So I don't quite understand this one. If anyone does, please let me know in the comments. Also, I did forget to say, please like, comment, and subscribe. Those things really do help me out to know that you're watching my videos and you enjoy them. And this is like a cross-stitch sampler, of course. And we've got some words here that are fun that you can build things with. And some various tiny little images here. And, you know, kind of a cube pattern as though they have been crotch stitched on Aida cloth, which is what I call it. I used to work at a fabric store. I don't know what other people call it. Maybe needlepoint cloth? Anyway, I love these cats. I was going to do him, but the cat on the pumpkin, but I ran out of time. I like the angry pumpkin and the flying insect, and here's some scary pumpkins maybe, or apples on a tree, and some bats. I like this guy too. I probably would use this maybe in a mystical mani that wasn't even necessarily Halloween themed. And then of course you can see all the body bits on this bit. And I love the skull with the wings, the death's head with the wings, and I did use that also. And this to me looks like almost the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, but not, of course. And these bats are lovely bats that you can build various Halloween manicures with. That Scotch tape is your friend, people. I steal images from all sorts of plates to do things with. So this little winged cat, I got him from that first plate, 63, with all the little tiny images, like quilt blocks or whatever. And I used this braid pattern, is also from 64. It's, you know, these different patterns are all hidden in here. They're very useful for French manis or whatever you want to do. And yeah, I like that one. So that's your first swatch stick. This is the one I ruined. I hope you can see the idea I was going for. This is that little doll, and then I used a very thin line from a different plate to make those little pins. And it would have looked great if I had just settled with the first top coat. But that is my folly. I think too much about what I do. Anyway, so this is just a smush mani with there's a little skull pattern on those little box things on 63. I grabbed it, I filled it in, and I did a tip. I don't like this one, but I decided to keep it in case anybody else did. I really like French tip manicures, as you can probably see. 2 out of 3 that I've showed you just now are French tip manicures. But they're a good way when you have a straight line. You can just color beneath that, and then you don't have to worry about matching up your lines for your visible nail line or French tips or whatever. You can just paint underneath the stamp. So this is the death's head, the winged death's head that I did with a kind of a ruined smush. I like that one though because it's got red. This one is fun. I did like a parchment smush underneath. You kind of can't even see the variegation of the various colors together. And then I colored in various things in white just so that it would stand out. And I really like the look of this. This would be a great all over image for a nail. Maybe do that on an accent nail so that you're not sitting there scrunched up over your stamper for 7 hours. Not that I know that from experience or anything. Here is my my little red, white, and black edition of the quilted pumpkin stack. Really like those. Sorry, I have so many to show you. This one, the only thing I colored in was the seeing eye. No, it's called a magic. Sorry, I have a thing where I can't remember the right word. Anyway, it's not a magic ball, but you all know what it is. So whatever, you know. I'll probably put it up here in little talking quotes. Ooh, I do kind of like this one. Black, white, and this is over, Sally Hansen has like a super glitter with yellow and black and orange and white, like little glitters. So I did that all over, and then I filled in that diamond pattern I showed you with white underneath the black. Really like that one. And then here's the Friday the 13th image I built from various elements on the plate, except the drop of blood is from the science plate that Maniology makes. Or I like to call it a medical plate because most of the images on there are medical. But anyway, even the knife is from this Mani and Me box though, and Friday the 13th certainly is as well. This is one of my favorite polishes. I think maybe it's Phoenix Fire. This particular collection is how I found Nevermind Polish. And speaking of that, it is Nevermind Polish's matte top coat that I use. I use it a lot, as you can tell. On my right hand, that's what that is. So let's keep going. I promise we'll get there. Here's some of my cross stitch that I laid down. I mean, well, you know, it's supposed to be cross stitch. And the wings on the winged skull look kind of tatted like lace. Of course, this is an ombre done with the two stamping polishes that came with this box, and then one of the all-over patterns just simply stamped over in gold. And I showed you this one, or tried to at the very beginning. This is a matte black that I did 2 coats of, and then I stamped over it with the black that came in the little box of horrors. This trio is available now. I know that it was very disappointing when when Maniology didn't have a lot of the little box of horrors, but this trio is really, really, what's it called? You should get it. I think it's an excellent, fun stamping polish. A lot of these fancy stamping polishes, sometimes you'll run into problems with finish or texture or how well they lay down. That's not the case with these. These are great. Speaking of the little box of horrors, I will be doing those Mani review type thing throughout the month of September and October, but I have a lot of PR work, so I'll get to it as I can. But I really will try to get to you guys by next week. I know that leaving you so many weeks alone is just no good. This is I told you I was going to steal those bats, and I stole those bats. And then I stole the broom from MXM063, and I filled in that little snake. Oh, I'm so almost done. Here's the patchwork that I did. I really like those colors. I did a foil finish for the purple, and then that super bright green. I think that's like Kiwi Shimmer. Anyway, and then now I can show you the spider web, and then the owl with the wizard's hat, and that is matte top coat. So what else can I show you? This is each 1 coat of the stamping polishes. I don't know if you can see the 1 coat of the purple wasn't all the way opaque, but it was opaque enough to work. I think it's just fine. And then this is both stamped over black and white. Not so much with the purple, of course, over the black. That's pretty standard for the Mani by Me boxes. Those darker colors don't. But I mean, it's nice that the lighter color works okay over black. And then I'm going to tell you what these are called. All the information on how to get a Mani by Me box or subscription and coupons and stuff will be in my description box. and as will the links for all the polishes that I mentioned. So this one is called Gloom, and these will eventually be sold. If you're not familiar with the Mani by Me box, these will eventually be sold on the site in a month or two, but these plates are just for Mani by Me subscribers. And then here is the powder. I'm not a big powder fan. I use the stamper method. I did black and white on either side of these. This one is stamped in white. I don't know if you can see that. So you can see kind of how it's pinkish. And then this one is stamped in black. And I used a Beloves plate, Halloween plate for that. All right, so now I'm going to show you my swatches on paper so you can see how well these stamp. Really excellent. I love them. I really do like them. I do wish that there was a full-on pins and needle voodoo doll to build though. I wish I could have used that trick-or-treat jack-o'-lantern basket. And there's that one again. I mean, you've seen all these images, but I need you to see that they stamp very well. Well, that looks a little better than it looked on the on just the stamping plate. Anyway, so there you go. This particular box also comes with a scratch off, and I decided, hold on, I decided to scratch it off for you guys while you can see me, because I don't do live unboxings, but you can certainly see what I get. This probably expired by now since I waited so long. Let's see. 10 bucks off, over $50. So that's the one I got. I hope you get a good one. I just realized I just showed you the thing, but I'm probably not going to use it, so that's fine. Whoever first uses it, whatever. Anyway, I also wanted to tell you I am doing a video on this beautiful collection, new by Nevermind. It's a collab with a band called Sun Crusher, so it's the Sun Crusher collection, and these polishes are just flipping gorgeous, and the nail art on these has been fun too. So, and that is all on my Instagram, which is there in the description box as well. And this one is called Sun Crusher. This is just, gosh guys, I wish you could see it in person, but I guess it's showing up pretty well on the camera. Yeah, so these are the 3 polishes that come in the little box of horrors. These are, well, I covered it up. I meant to show you. Here's the little holder. I think that's available too. That's really cute. I'll show you the plates another time. This is, I'm sure, running interminably long. And here is the Polished Gamers box Nevermind selection, which is amazing. Very nice for fall. Get over here, because this is more combat themed, which is a game I've actually played. That's Scorpion's colors. So anyway, I think I've done it all. If not, you know, whatever. I'll do it another time. Sorry you had to wait. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your comments, I live to hear what your favorite thing is, whether you liked it, what you think, etc., etc., etc. So I'm super happy. Oh, I didn't even show you my thumbs. You see, I'm being very random today. Sorry, I was trying to be quick. So yeah, please join me, subscribe, and I will see you as soon as I can with my next video. Bye-bye.